Hey there, stranger. I'm about to tell you a lot of things that you should not say on the internet, but I'm hoping it can help me figure things out. And I know how much YouTube videos can affect people, so I hope that my voice and some cartoon B-roll help somebody out there. Now, I feel like the title's pretty self-explanatory, but basically what I mean by it is the way that I emotionally react to everything has negatively affected how I see and go about life. This is a story of stupidity, ignorance, fear, isolation, and my favorite, postmodernism. Wow. And when I say stupid, I mean it. We're starting off dumb as hell. Let me ask you a question. Did you know that it is not normal for everyone you know to dislike you? I was originally gonna say hate, but hate's too much of a strong word to describe like what I was feeling. So ever since I was a teenager, right, looking back on it, I see that I was a pretty run-of-the-mill teenager now. Socially anxious, self-doubt was spilling out my ears, no self-esteem, I hated how I looked, I didn't think I was masculine enough. Little quiet kid that stayed to myself, then just went back to watching YouTube and playing Minecraft instead of talking to people. Now back then, I actually did have some friends. I was also a part of a few friend groups, and I've been a part of a lot of friend groups throughout my life. And it was weird because I was in these groups with these friends, but it more so felt like everyone just tolerated me. I would become the butt of jokes, or the one that doesn't talk much, or the one who flakes, or the one who's just quiet as hell or had nothing really to bring to a conversation. There were times where I was part of this friend group with these people who would say that they loved each other. These people that were such good friends that shared interest and spent time deepening it and finding new happiness together. And I would just sit there watching, trying to make jokes like some kind of friendship cuck. It felt more like I was a character that would pop up in these friends dynamics sometimes. And then for a while, I was just like really confused about it. I try to be a nice person. I do things that help people. I want to be friends with people so bad, and I'm trying to do the things that they're doing, but I don't know. I couldn't connect with people on a lower than surface level on anything. And I had to really check myself, like think about it for a few years, because this could have easily turned into like a victim mentality type of thing, and I would have fallen deeper. But now I'm grown, you know, I'm 19, I got my walker off camera, and I realized that pretty much my entire teenage life, from the moment I turned a teenager to about a year ago, I had lost a sincerity. I was only getting treated that way because that's how I treated life. You know what I'm saying? Since I was a scared loner kid, I had to come to terms with the fact that in life, I would have to change. I would have to talk to people. And if I wanted to be a YouTuber, I would have to like be entertaining and be funnier and meet more people. So I unconsciously put up this sort of layer of jokes, irony. They can't make fun of me if I make fun of myself. I was so scared of other people's opinions of me being negative that I would make sure that I would hop in and get to myself before they could. So I would like prepare for the punches. But I ended up going so deep with it. Like, it makes sense because I was so deep into my social anxiety and hating myself that I just replaced my entire being and all of that feeling with irony. And I just kind of started seeing everyone as characters. I saw life as this one big movie that was just, oh, it was gonna go until it ended, you know? I would kind of understand the perception people would have of me or their expectations, and I would use that as like a character to talk to people. Well, their characters. The characters that I imagined them as. I was being this sort of version of me that I imagined, not like actually who I was. And I did this for years and years and years, just thinking that, oh, I'm cruising, bro. I'm doing all right. I'm making some cool friends, and I'm getting some cool opportunities. I'm improving in things. You know, I don't got to change. Until a few occurrences started to happen where, you know, I don't really have any IRL friends. You know, most of my friends are online, and I noticed that when I would talk to people, not even just them, but also new people that I just met online, or people that would just start coming to my streams or watching my videos, they would say stuff like, oh, RT, I fucking hate you. Or like, oh, dude, you suck. Oh, dude, you're the worst. You suck. And like, I know gamer talk, bro. That's online talk. I can handle trash talk. And I know when people are being like jokey and ironic and memeing. But do I? I started to realize like, okay, you know what? I do understand like saying, I hate you to someone and not actually meaning it. It felt more like whenever I was around this person, it was this lingering feeling of trying to reject me, or this version of me that I was trying to, you know, be. I describe my one-on-one interactions like a kind of business deal. Imagine you were trying to buy a diamond from me, but I kept that diamond in a box. I was like, please, bro, just buy it. Invest in me. Invest time in me and love. I swear there's some good stuff in here, but I can't show you. It's my box. No one's allowed to see in the box. Put your money on the table. And you know, bro, this affected me in so many more ways than one, bro. It's leaked into everything. I didn't think it would, but if I try to go down the list now, we'd be here for a lot longer. Here's a few things that I did not think being so ironic would ruin for me in my brain. Every romantic relationship I've ever had. I'm not getting intimate with someone. I'm puppeteering a character that's getting intimate with someone. My ability to speak coherently. Even now when I'm on the mic, every time I was on camera, or just like talking to someone, I would always try to find the funny thing to say. And sometimes I would fuck it up or say the wrong thing, and then it'll come across as negative to the person, and I'll be like, no, please, no, I didn't mean it like that. I would start stuttering and stumbling over everything because I had so many thoughts of like, oh, what could be funny now? And I tried to get them all out at once instead of just, you know, responding. And the third thing is my attention span and my ability to commit to tasks. YouTube was the only thing I cared about as a kid. I would come home and record videos on my 3DS for hours. When I got the chance to make a YouTube account, I was posting nonstop bullshit slideshow videos, and then I started making Minecraft and then commentary. I've been making videos since I was literally like, since I could write. I think I've been clinging to that because that's really been the most sincere focal point of my life. But I started to notice that at one point I had become so unserious, so insincere about life that I could not focus on making a video or focus on really trying hard at anything without literally like looking myself, like thinking about how stupid I look, or thinking about how dumb this is, or how nerdy this is, or how so many people are doing other things, or how these people are out here goddamn driving cars, going to college and doing all this shit and fucking earning a shitload of money. Shit that I don't even really care about like that. But still, it would get to me because I was so deep into this irony that I was just so used to judging myself and just so used to putting myself down and just not taking myself seriously. So I wouldn't research as much. I wouldn't invest in what I'm talking about. And it even slips now. Like today, I was out recording a section of this new video I'm making about this amazing series. And I wanted to make this really meaningful and cool intro where I'm in nature and I'm talking about it. And it's just like with nice camera work and all that. But then midway through, I was like, this isn't funny enough. Like I had written a script and I was going to follow it. But midway through, I was like, there's no funny in this. How's someone gonna watch this and continue to watch it when there's nothing to like cling on to? There's no laughter. So I just started doing dumb shit. Like I just got random. I was like, what bits are there out here in a park that I've been to for the first time? It's just like messed everything up. Everything was so jumbled, and I ended up with like a funny pick out of it, but a bunch of other recordings that I gotta redo. And comedy in general has been so deeply ingrained to how I think, because, you know, that's how I grew up. If I was funny, then people wouldn't, like, you know, be mad at me or make fun of me. All the YouTubers I watched growing up were funny. Even now, I watch a lot of comedy creators. I watch a lot of stand-up comedy. Pretty much all of the TV shows I'm watching right now and binging right now are comedy. Specifically postmodern comedy. If you don't know what that means, it should stay that way, low-key, you're a pure soul. But to completely oversimplify the explanation, postmodernism is just challenging the ideas of modernism, of the modern ideology. You gotta love your family, you gotta be a good person, you gotta love good. There's only one God, you gotta love him. And it's just like there's a lot of shows that will kind of punch at that sort of modernity and like make fun of it and kind of deconstruct certain problems with it. But not all will deconstruct problems with it. Not all the ones that I watch. A lot of them are kind of cynical and angry about like the moderns and won't actually provide any sort of solutions to the problems that come up or that they talk about. They're really just kind of referencing them and trying to get a joke off and trying to get money off it. There's no sincerity. I just watch people play characters and I just think, oh yeah, that's how you gotta live life. And I did that for years. I did that for most of my life. And I feel good now because this is my first recording in a long time where I feel like I won't have to do too much editing, because a lot of the times where I record, like I said, I stumble over my words a lot. I'm trying to get a bunch of thoughts out at once, like, oh wait, that wasn't funny enough, I gotta redo that line. This has just been kind of me straight talking about how I feel about the situation, because, you know, it's something that I haven't really addressed, and it's something I wanted to bring up, and something that I kind of wanted to put out there to see if, you know, other people will relate to it. And I feel like I know the way to fix it, and that's being more sincere with the people that are around me, you know, community, talking to people, getting out there. I want to start going to more events and supporting more causes, like actually learning about what it is and caring and supporting about things. Caring about things, you know, it is scary a little bit, right? Because it's just like, oh, if I care about things, I could get hurt. But like at this point, I don't really give a fuck if I get hurt. I don't give a fuck about people's feelings like that. I just want to care about something real, you know, like other people and family and friends and real causes, you know. So I'm gonna be working on that, and I hope this video was worth something to anyone. Now, if you don't know me, I'm RT. I make videos on my main channel, but if I can keep this up, expect more videos on the second channel where I just talk about probably animation and things going on in communities, and more hopefully topics I can talk about like this. I might be able to help people. Yeah, that's gonna be it, brother. I'll see y'all later. See y'all next time. Much love. Love yourself. Peace, peace.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. If you like RT60, you should like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. If you like RT60, you should like and subscribe.